What's going on, everybody? Bury Your Dead here. Today we have it's finally here, Final Fantasy TCG in English. I've got all 3 decks, which I'll be opening over 3 videos, and we've got the booster box, which we'll be opening over 4 videos. So today we're going to start with Final Fantasy 10. Very plain packaging. I'm so excited to open these. I don't think we get hollow in the deck though, from what I've seen from other people's videos. So we're just going to dive in here and we'll have a look at what we get. Right. Let's go with the tape. Alright, we'll set that there. So first off we get, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the instructions of how to play, which I will definitely be having a read at because I tried to watch the online video of how to play, but it was so confusing. I guess it's going to be easier when I can sit down with a couple of decks and just work my way through it. So we get that. You get the playmat, which I'm guessing you'll get one in each deck, and then it tells you the turn structure. And then finally we have the cards themselves. So, I've heard a couple of bad things about these, saying they're a bit too flimsy. The cards are a bit cheap, and I can't remember where they said they were made. I think it was Singapore. So yeah, made in Singapore. So we'll see how good these cards actually are, if I can get into them without bending them too much. Alright, here we go. So, we start off. The best way of telling if it's a rare or not, I think it's something to do with the letter on the end at the bottom. I'll confirm that before we start diving into the booster box though. So, we start off with Tidus, another Tidus, another Tidus, and these are well stuck together. Jesus Christ. They're like sticking together. So I'll stick these down and have a quick look at the card a bit better. So there we go, it's like smooth on the front, pretty flimsy, but on the back it's got this like plastic coating. It's like rough. The front seems to stick quite well though, that's the problem with it. I'm guessing it'll be okay in the sleeve. They do fit in normal size sleeves, the same size as Pokemon, obviously bigger than Yu-Gi-Oh because their cards are a tad smaller. So, like I say, there's the back with a nice rough finish, which will probably make it easier for drawing and picking cards up, but they do like sticking on the front. So, let's carry on with this deck. We've got Shuin, one Shuin EX, so we've got 3 of those, 3 Tiduses. We have Yuna, which again is stuck terribly. So we've got 1, 2, 3 unit. Lene, we've got, I'm guessing it's probably going to be 3. So well stuck. It's nice how the artwork varies on a lot of these as well. Depending on what game it is, the artwork's very different. So obviously that's a summoner as a backup card. Not sure how to play, but obviously we'll have a look at that. There's a good old whacker. Very nice. Then we've got the old school Final Fantasy cards. So it'll be like Final Fantasy 1 through probably 4. The artwork's pretty nice. Obviously C I think's common. There's L for Legend, which I think's the rarest card, but I'm not too sure. So obviously we've got 2 Evokers. We've got a Knight. Probably going to be 2 of those, I guess. Viking. Geomancer. That's one, I think that's one of the job roles I finally bought into Final Fantasy 11 after I got banned. It was such a good game. I need to get back on 14, but I just haven't got the drive to do it. Leviathan. I'm so used to him being blue instead of green, just from Final Fantasy 11 and 14. I think I think he's blue in both of those. So Leviathan EX there, very nice. So we've got 2 of those. So we've got the brother, another brother, and another brother. Veil 4, that's pretty cool. Veil 4 EX. So used to not calling the EX on these, just in case it's like the first time I've seen them. And I'm always just assuming EXs with blooming Pokemon cards. So we've got 2, 3 Veil 4. Panay, I'm pretty sure that is, or Pain. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Brawlea, I'm probably murdering these names, but that's what you get with Final Fantasy. 1, 2, 3 of those. Riku, it's pretty cool. I love this set just because this is probably the one I played most as a kid. After that it's probably 12. I was a bit too young for like 7, 8 and 9. And I just didn't really know about them, which is such a sad thing. So we've got a Evoker. Pretty sure it's almost the same as a Summoner. 2 of those. A Sylph, Scythe. Yeah. Murdered that, but that's another nice card. Sylph EX. 1. Probably got 2. Ooh, dropped 1. So we've got a Devout. Probably going to be 2 of those, I guess, if they keep sticking together. And I think it's finally we've got 1, 2 ninjas and 2 archers. So hopefully by the time I come round to opening another deck video, I can probably explain what they do a bit better. But there we go, that's the Final Fantasy X deck. If you like what you see, hit us a like, hit us a subscribe. Next we'll probably be jumping straight into that booster box. Like I say, we're going to be doing it in 4 parts, so it'll be like 9 boosters in each, and then we'll be doing the other 2 decks, and then we'll work it from there, because it's going to be a long time till we see any different sets of these. Probably not going to go the Japanese route, because I don't know, you can't play with them, so it's like, I think for this set definitely, not like Pokemon where I collect Pokemon, I definitely want to start playing this. So, like I say guys, keep your eyes peeled. We'll have a few more videos up. Probably see some better holo pulls and some legend cards. So, like I say, hit us a like, hit us a subscribe. See you later guys.